is the one that is going to die? You. Because we are going to face our death alone. When we have problem, who is the person that will be worried for you? Your guru. Your father, mother. All the people, maybe your colleagues, your business partners, your school friends, your I don't know what other things you can come up with. At the end of the day, you may stand up for them, but will they stand up for you? So if you want to be able to stand up for others, make sure you have 3 pots and 10 covers. You understand? Anything you got spare cover. So that, why do I use the term cover? Because it's called, people always say, take cover, right? Correct? Take cover. That's why I like to use this one called cover. But how many people can really themselves take good cover? Difficult. Right? We are doing this, we are doing that. At the end of the day, you get so tired. Then you get grouchy. Then some things that we are supposed to do, we didn't do. And there's so many other things. Then we upset all the people who we had promised, or we had expectations, we had this and that. Most important is the expectation that the promise made to our guru. Right? Opposite side, guru promised you this and that. You have expectation that never break, isn't it? Hello? Yeah. But yourself, you make promise to your guru, always break. And it happens all the time. Don't worry, guru is very compassionate, this doesn't matter. Then it's not a meaningful guru-disciple relationship. What does it mean by a meaningful guru-disciple relationship? Because what is meaningful is we are able to work as a team. That is the meaning of guru-disciple relationship. Teamwork. Not master and servant. Never. Right? It's not a matter of master and servant. So when we study Dharma to ring bells in us. I'm sure it will happen to you, right? During a Dharma teaching, suddenly your mind goes wander off, and because you listen to something, then you apply to your life. Correct? Right? Because it happens to me when my guru gives teaching. When I study Dharma, and then when that comes, I make a mental note, yes, this thing, then I put a mark, or I put a paper there. And then, this is affecting my life and my mind now. This is affecting my health now. If doctors say you are diabetic and you don't take medicine, what happened? What happened? Huh? You may not die, you may not fall sick, provided you change your diet and your lifestyle. You see, your idea is don't take medicine means fall sick. My idea is don't take medicine means change things. Why must take medicine? A person who take medicine need to recover 2 times, you know. Chinese, there's a saying, whatever that is said to be medicine is 30% poison. You heard of that? Right? Yeah. So try. Don't take medicine. But realistically, change our mental, our body, okay, our mind. Our mind change, body change, speech automatic change. If mind don't change, body don't change, you change the speech, what happened? Hypocritical. Or some people say sarcastic talk, hypocritical talk. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying, right? There are many people like that. Inside never change, outside mouth change. Right? So when we say Dharma practice, what is the best way to Dharma practice? You want to know? Okay? Number one, whatever you promise your guru, you do. Number two, whatever the practice and prayers for the date, you go. Why? Because whenever there are practices for the date, it is the very clear meaning of Buddha's teaching, or remind us of impermanence. If you don't do practices with relation with the date, or for the date, we have such a firm mind that we are going to live forever. How many of us are still living? We are making so much plan as though that we are going to live for the next how many years? I don't know. Right? Oh, I'm gonna buy what? Buy car, buy house, buy aeroplane, buy this. Right? Some people just buy car, buy very expensive car. Do you know buy aeroplane cheaper than car sometimes? Yeah. Private aeroplane, small one is, maybe you don't buy a Bentley, you can buy a small aeroplane. Huh? This just quite recently I found out. I was just reading for fun, reading for knowledge, right? Because for me, impossible buy aeroplane. Yeah. Okay. So it's somebody was joking. They say, oh, somebody was, I don't know, joking or sarcastic or what, but I just took it positively anyway. Because that person said, oh, in America, the preachers have their own private jets and their own private this and that, Buddhism should also have like that. Then they can go everywhere and teach. So I just took it, oh, thank you, oh, yes. My reply was, drink milk, no need to bring cow home. Somebody else already have aeroplane, it's quite nice. I don't need to maintain. Yeah. So I don't know that person sarcastic or trying to do something funny, but I took it positively. And then I said, then that person was like, oh yeah. Right? You drink milk, no need to bring a cow home, right? You got to feed the cow. And you have to worry what you feed the cow with, because that is what kind of milk you get, provided the cow got pregnant. And then after that, gave birth to the calf, then you don't know what to do with the baby. Another cow, another more grass to feed, more grass to get for the cow. Huh? Okay? So really we practice Dharma. The pitfall I'm sharing with you seriously is not enough cover for the pots. What are the pots? Things that you want to do, or you are doing, or you make yourself involved in it. But like for example, you have one source of income, not enough, you want 2 sources of income, then you are greedy, you want 3 or 4 sources of income, then what happened? One person get 4 sources of income. What must that one person do? 4 head and 8 arms? Huh? You understand what I mean? Huh? Does he have the support of 3 more heads and 6 more arms? Okay? If cannot, then don't do that. But too many people are doing that. Right? What is at the end of the day, you get so tired, you get so this and that, so tired, so then the family maybe will miss you, and the children may miss you, or relatives or your friends, or to get in touch with you, you're not able to. In the end of the day, what's the meaning of your life? What do you want? What do you need? Okay, what do you want, what do you need? You can enjoy, but enjoy it well. Many people nowadays, they go out, but they don't have a full enjoyment of going out together. I give you a truthful situation of today. You want to know? How many of you go for dinner with friends or meal with friends? Huh? Do you enjoy? Huh? Frankly speaking, I don't think so. I don't feel so, because more than half the time you are not with the people sitting next to you. We are more engrossed with a mobile phone. It's true. This is what I'm saying. It's like if you are going to eat, but when you're going to put the food in the mouth, say, oh, maybe I need to apply something on my nose, or maybe I need to put powder on my face, or maybe I need to, that this is always, when it's there, it's not there, it's there, it's not there, that kind of situation. Or when you are eating and then somehow it doesn't have a meaning to it, right? And at the end of the day, really, what is it that we want? End of the day, what is it that we really mean to each other? What does it really feel that you're supposed to be doing what we are doing? Or being so calculative. The thing is this, the more calculative we are, the more calculative people will be with you. And being calculative is a real situation in this world, because how many of you have calculative bosses? Calculative bosses. Yeah. Good? Calculative bosses can be good, can be bad. Okay? Good for your discipline, bad for your personal enjoyment. How many of you is a calculative person? How many of you are calculative? Then that is good for your worldly enjoyment, bad for your virtuous character. Immoral may even be a more suitable word if you are calculative. So let me ask those people, or those of you who you say are calculative, do you like to be with calculative people? Do you like to? Am I calculative to you? So maybe I should be calculative to all of you. Because it has to be experiential. Isn't it? How many of you have submitted the Om Mani Padme Hung's paper slip? So what is it about you're supposed to you can calculate, right? You're supposed to count how many you have recited, isn't it?